Alright, so for Torres' step-by-step instructional video project, I got the problem, the length of a rectangle can be represented by the expression 2x minus 1. The width of the same rectangle can be represented by the expression x squared minus x plus 3. Which of the following expressions can represent the area of the rectangle? Okay, so when finding the area of any object, you have to get length times width, side times side. In this case, the length of the rectangle is 2x minus 1 and the width is x squared minus x plus 3. So what you have to do is 2x minus 1 times x squared minus x plus 3. Alright, 3. Alright, so when multiplying expressions times each other, you have to make sure that you get every single one. So the first thing you're going to do is 2x times x squared, which is 2x to the third, then 2x times negative x, which is going to give you negative 2x to the second, and then 2x times 3, which is going to be positive 6x, and then negative 1 times x squared, which is going to give you negative x squared, and then negative 1 times x, which is going to give you negative 1x, and finally negative 1 times 3, which is going to give you negative 3. Alright, so the next thing that you have to do is you have to combine like terms. I like to make it easier, I like to already combine them. Since they have the 2 in common, I put squares around the ones that have the 2. I would put a circle around the ones that have x, and since these don't have partners, I would just leave them alone. So you would get 2x cubed, and since they both have squares, you would combine them, which would give you negative 3x to the second. They both have circles, so you combine them, which would give you negative, it's supposed to be plus, 7x, yeah, positive 7x, and then since the 3 doesn't have a partner, it would be negative 3. And if you really were given this problem, you would clearly see that D is the answer. So, in order to solve this problem, you need to know 2 things. The first thing you need to know is, first you have to have a little bit of background history on how to find the area of an object, which is length times width, side times side, etc., etc. You also need to know how to know how to solve problems with distributive property. You'll need to know how to combine like terms, and you also need to know how to multiply expressions with exponents. Woo!